Hey there, it's Bootzone here. This is my White Knight natural gas tumble dryer. It's an Eco43A. I've had it about 2 years now and I haven't done any maintenance on it other than cleaning the lint filter. But I bought it second hand, so it could easily be 10 years old. I have a feeling it's something like that. But the issue I've been having recently is around the back, the vent hose keeps falling off, so I'll lie it over and show you what I mean. So I've got the machine lying over on its front and the vent hose comes out at the bottom here, and it's just got this snap feature to kind of clip it into this rim here. There's a kind of a groove there molded into the black plastic, and it's got these clips that clip on, and well, recently it's been falling off and I'm wondering, should I make a little metal clip or something just to screw in to hold it in place? I don't know what to do yet, but while I have it out and I've cleaned the hose out and all that, I've vacuumed out the inside of that hose the whole way, and there was a bit of lint in there. So what I want to do is just take off this cowling on the back and see if there's any lint or dust in there. I don't know that there should be, because the air comes in, mixes with the flames here and is hot, and then is blown around here into the back of the machine, into the back of the drum, and then it comes out at the front into the filter and down and through a fan and out here, I think. But I'm going to take this off. I've had it off before when I bought it initially to clean it, and it was pretty clean, so I'm going to see how it looks like now. So I'll take out all these screws and then lift off the cover. So I've got all my screws out. I'm hoping this will just lift off, yeah, and it does. And inside, that is spotless. There's a tiny bit of fluff there. I can just lift that out with my finger. I'm not even sure if that was in there, if it just blew in. There is a seal gasket there that's not in great condition, but I don't think that matters too much really, because all it'll do is take in a little bit of extra air from outside. That's very clean. I'm quite pleased with that. There could be more lint in underneath there, but that doesn't look like there is. Okay, that's cool. So I'll put that back in position and screw it on. So in the back bottom left hand corner there's another little plate here. I've taken out the screws all around and I'll lift it off, and we'll have a look inside here at the motor and whatnot. You can see there's a bit of like light dust on everything, but it's as much dirt as it is dust. That's not that bad compared to some tumble dryers that I've seen, and I wouldn't worry about that at all actually. I'm going to give it a bit of a vacuum just to take anything I can reach out of there, like that stuff in here, but not a big deal. And then I'll have a look under the lid as well. So with that back cowling off, this black duct actually just lifts straight out, so you can see there's a little bit of fluff in it, but that's the outlet, so you'd expect there to be something. And further in there you can see there's a tiny bit of dust in the ductwork, but that's nothing, as far as I'm concerned, that's nothing to worry about. And I'll give a vacuum. There's a bit of burning, scorching there for the dust that's landed on top of the burner, but again, there's not enough dust in there to catch to go on fire, so I'll give that a vacuum off as well. All in all, it's quite good looking, this machine, after, you know, it's pretty much every day for the last 2 years, I'd say. So getting in there then, there's the iPhone's camera on top. If you can see it, it's a lot cleaner than it was. And down there, I might give that a wipe. Let's see, there's a bit of dust in there. It's hard to get in, but I've given it a brush in there. It's just a matter of being quite careful, because there's cables and stuff in there, but yeah, that dust I'm not worried at all about. It's only tiny compared to what could be in here. I think I'll put that back together then. So I take this duct and just wiggle it in carefully. And you'll see, like, there's no gas tight seals on anything really, so it's not really that big a deal, I think, about gaskets and whatnot. There, that's that one in position. So I'll screw that together and we'll have a look under the top. So it's all screwed together, and the other thing to remember was there was nothing in there. If I use a short screw, the length of any of those self-tapping screws, to make a bracket to hold that this thing on. I don't know why it's fallen off, but if I make a bracket just like one there and one there, 2 clips to hold it on, that it won't affect anything inside. So let's have a look under the top. 3 screws on the back, and the top just slides back. There isn't even a tiny amount of dust on that. So any dust that's in here is about the same as what's in the cellar generally, so it's just ambient. I've seen electric tumble dryers where the filter hasn't been cleaned and the whole thing in here has like layers of dust on top of everything, So this is, like, in relative terms, this is spotless, but I will still just vacuum out what I can get. But that's pretty good. There's the belt, ContiTech belt, and the belt code. If that's any help, that might be helpful to somebody. But the belt is looking good too, just as I roll through it. Giving it a visual inspection. I should have said, I'm not a gas engineer, so I'm not touching any of the gas controls, any of the gas fittings. It's got a bayonet fitting to the wall, which a user is allowed to open, or not open, but can disconnect and reconnect. That's not a big deal. I'll put the top back together. I'll give this a vacuum, put the top back together, and I think that's it for this video. I think I'm just going to click it back together as it is, the hose on the back, because now that I've cleaned out the inside of that hose, there should be less resistance on it. There wasn't much in it, but there might have been a couple of snots of lint going up, so at the moment now it's quite clean compared to what it was. You can see right down in there. So there was some grey snots like that, but I've just gone through it gently with the vacuum cleaner hose and it's cleaned it out. So questions or comments, you know what to do, leave them below. Whenever I got it, I took it apart a little bit more than now and cleaned it out and made a video of it. So there'll be other videos in my gas tumble dryers playlist or on my channel somewhere. Or maybe I'll put a link somewhere here on this page right now. So questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching. See you later.